Okay, J-Dad, we're going to have a little look at attack, but first I'll quickly show you how I would rejoin you. It's me that's left, so you'll have to do this back to me. So I would click on you there, I would then click on J-Dad here, and then I would look, and you see there it says invite. So if you click on that, then I can come back. So this is what I'm going to look at. Your attack's really good, 79. Your defense is 28, which is about normal. We're going to see if we can improve that. So my mine's about 54, for example. So there's a reason why I'm going to look at it. Not picking on you, but I'm just here to make you stronger. You know that already. So I'm going to scout you, and this is what your enemy is going to see, which is why I've left the SOG. And we'll have a little scan. Okay, so first thing first, if you look, your defensive perimeter, absolutely fantastic. If you look at that, I mean, there's nowhere I can get quite close to you. Maybe just this area here. I can have a little look at attacking you from that sort of point. But that's probably the closest area. Now I'm just going to question this. This is what I saw earlier. So I mean, you've got one flak, which is really good. You've got, in fact, sorry, my apologies, 2 flaks, so that's going to probably cause me a bit of bother. You've got a salvo, you've got a howitzer here, so if I look at your howitzer, you can see that I'm going to get hit if I attack here, so I'm going to have to consider that. You've got obviously helicopters, which is good, but the question I'm going to ask you is, if I attack, say for example, here, if I get my troops here, right next to your salvo and your howitzer, they're both cancelled out. They do nothing because I'm underneath them. If you look at this ring of attack, that's kind of their zone that they're attacking. So you can see it attacks right round there. But the inner circle here means that's where the blind spot is. So you've got 2 blind spots together. Yes, you've got this railgun protecting. If I take the railgun out and take this machine gun out, then you're absolutely knackered. So you really probably want, if you look at my base, I've got kind of like them spread out so that they're defending each other. So anyway, we'll just put the proof of the pudding to the eating. But I suspect that you've got your base defense set up really well. There's a little gap there that's going to potentially give me an area I could attack to. So you maybe want to have a little look at that. But I suspect this is going to be your weak spot, so I'm going to attack from here. So we'll see how it goes. So first thing first, I'm going to press attack. Now my objective, in my opinion, is to get rid of your war factory as soon as possible, and to get rid of this machine gunner as soon as possible. So I'm going to press my tanks, and then highlight tanks. I'm going to send them in, and they're just distractions. So meanwhile, the real action is going to be the Humvees. Let's turn that down. Notice how everything's going to aim at the tanks, so I can then take the Humvees out. I apologise, it was a bit loud. Now I'm going to just send these guys in. I'm going to send them close into about here. Notice not a single Humvee is going to get attacked by any of your howitzers or anything like that. So I've got in close, I'm right inside now, and it's just a case of taking you out really. I mean, I could have used airstrikes and things like that and probably took you out a little bit quicker, but ultimately I've got in. I'm just mindful now just to get the guys out. I mean, I've took a bit of damage, you can see there, so I mean, if I hadn't have had a few cans tonight, I'd have probably done a little bit better. But the point is, I was able to get in, use my tanks as a distraction, then use the Humvees to get in there. And yes, admittedly, I've lost more than I would want to. You can see the benefit of these Humvees though. Look at these guys here, so they've come outside of the Humvees. So I'm just going to sit here now and just do nothing. And they'll just sort everything out for us, because they come outside of the Humvees when the Humvees get destroyed. So that's why I like them so much. So I mean, although I've took quite a bit of damage, you know, ultimately they're going to just take care of everything for us. Look at them go. So just have a look at this area here, just see if you can fix that, and also have a think about how your turrets are going to work and how they're protecting each other. But ultimately, you know what, you're doing all right, mate. I'm really pleased with you. I'm happy how you're coming along. We're just going to make you even better, mate, which is what it's all about. So okay, I'll send you this one. Cheers. Actually, I'm just going to keep it on just see what damage you've done to my base, because that's as important to look at, isn't it? You have done... just under 3 grand. So I mean, partly my fault really, but you know what? That's not a bad attack really. You know, or rather at least a good defense. So I'll send you this video, bro, and we'll go from there.